I recently did a video on my channel about Marvel creating this new comic book team, and the concept behind it was like new young heroes, and it was very diverse. There was like a non-binary character, there was a fat black chick, there was this and that, and it got trashed because it was not good. And I thought that was bad, but then I put out my video and then someone tweeted at me, "You thought that was bad, check this out." Now, I watched the first 30 seconds of this trailer and I stopped it and I was like, no, this is for the show. Okay. So this is a trailer on Marvel's official YouTube website, so this is real, called Children of the Atom, their new comic book series that's supposed to get young people into reading comics. Let's give it a play.
There's so many things I could tease about Children of the Atom, but I will say one thing, and that's new characters.
X-Men is supposed to be something that is...
I love when they start it and they go new characters and it looks like this person is just Cyclops, but woman.
Anything you want to know about these characters, Vita has thought about it already.
One of them has a TikTok.
Oh, no!
One of them's like, hang on, let's go save the world, but first...
Renegade. Oh, yuck. That's disgusting. This is where I paused it. So as soon as I heard one of them was a TikTok, I was like, bang, this is for the show.
Like, how do you save the world with a TikTok trend? Like, what's its power? Like, oh, if I post about this on my phone, it will raise awareness. Actually, that's probably like one of the fucking storylines.
There are a lot of fucking heroes doing that today, like dancing to the Renegade with statistics thinking they're changing the world when really they're just getting likes.
So good. Like, yeah, there's like people dying in Africa and they're like,
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're raising awareness. It looks like they're celebrating.
Yeah, like, these kids in poverty. Well, vision. That's good, yeah.
Right,
change the world
going.
one woe at a time.
One of them has a fitness Insta. One of them is basically the moderator for the mutant subreddit.
But what about these aren't powers? These are just obnoxious things to just do in your personal time.
Oh yeah, you know what's funny? Reddit will fucking hate that. Like the very
TikTok,
people they're trying to get on board.
Yeah, I guess TikTok will probably love that they've got a free plug, I guess. But Reddit, yeah, that's not really what Reddit's about, is it? It's more the opposite of like fuck everything.
It's so funny that like all of these massive corporations are trying desperately to attract children and young people to their content, but not one of them has run any ideas past a young person.
Yeah.
It's so bad. Like I remember, like Jazz has a little brother who's very young. He's like 11 years old. And I remember I asked him, I made a joke about kids his age and I asked him and he goes, no, that's cringe. And I was like, oh, great. That's good to know. So, and then I changed the joke. He's like, that's better. That makes more sense. And then it worked. Like all you got to do is go, hey, 11-year-old, do a dab and then watch them be disgusted. And you go, oh, the dab's dead.
That's so funny, man. That there's clearly been a meeting that's happened, and they haven't. Yeah, they've done exactly what you said. They haven't asked a child. They've gone, what do kids like, or what do we think kids like? Yeah. And then they've just reeled off buzzwords like TikTok, subreddit, and they've just mashed them all into a fucking comic book. It's disgusting. Dude, she looks like she moderates a subreddit.
One of them is a cosplayer, and the other one makes mutant music. For so long, it's like the larger media in the X-Men universe is like, mutants are bad, and like the X-Men are evil because they're mutants, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what would Zoomers think of that? They would be like, no, they're great. Like,
that's so funny. That's like, what would Zoomers think of that? They think, no, that's great. And meanwhile, what are the dislikes on this video, Keelan? Can we zoom out? Let's see what Zoomers think. Oh, wow. That's what Zoomers think, actually. 26,000 of them hated it, and so did Keelan.
That must be so soul-crushing to work tirelessly for like a year on this project and then have, in the first month, 26,000 people fucking hate you for it. Must be soul-crushing.
Why is one of the characters a cosplayer? Like, that would just be like, if superheroes are real in that universe, that's like dressing up for us like a police officer and everyone going, wow, you're
that doesn't
cop.
make sense at all. Because, like, also you can't tell which one's the cosplayer because they're all in stupid uniforms anyway. So it's like, which one's dressing up, ironically?
Yeah, like dress up as you. If you're a superhero, just be your character. Imagine like dressing up as Cyclops, but you don't have his powers. It's like, I'm here to do fuck all.
That's great. All right, let's keep watching.
Who are their sidekicks is a major part of the story that is going to have all sorts of ripples through their titles and ours.
But also, you know, it's an X-Men comic. There's going to be powers, and there's going to be punching, and there's going to be bad guys, and all that kind of stuff.
I'm very excited to have Vita Ayala and Bernard Chang as part of this title.
Bernard really, really brought the thunder on this. It's really incredibly dynamic.
Because he not only had to design these superhero identities, but also these civilian identities and like people's moms and like their little brother. And he's making these characters real and whole in a way that a lot of artists probably couldn't.
X-Men was some of my first comics ever, and to be able to play in that universe and also to add to that universe is really a dream come true.
So if you've never read an X-Men book before and you're only familiar with them in other mediums, this is a great place to start off.
It's almost like the kids are our perspective, so anything that you don't know, you're discovering it through.
Hey, pause it. Hey, lady, you're not a child. You're an adult. You're writing a comic book. She goes, these kids are our perspective. No, it's not. You're not a Zoomer.
You know what's really funny as well? They made that green and gold character like blatantly fat, probably to promote body positivity as well. But yet it just looks unhealthy and it looks like a fucking bowling ball, like wearing a mask.
You know what's so funny about the whole like unrealistic body standards? It's like, these superheroes, if they existed in their world where that shit flies, they would just have incredibly fit physiques. Like, they are athletes. If they're out there, you know, look at UFC fighters. They're all fucking ripped. That's the body that all these people would have. They just wouldn't be fat. It would be impossible unless they're a bad superhero.
Well, unless you're in this comic. In this case, you're fucking, bowling yourself at the enemy, trying to get strikes or something. Dude, that character has... Anyway, keep going. I'm just going to fucking...
Can I just bring one thing up?
Yeah.
We've got 12 seconds left in this video about superheroes. We haven't found out a single superpower.
Oh, yeah. True.
Yeah, but you can kind of guess what their superpowers are. Like, they've already said one likes TikTok. So one is so fucking annoying that the enemy just leaves, right? And then obviously there's like X-ray vision. That's pretty obvious.
One's a moderator of a subreddit. So if you try and bomb a city, he'll ban you from the subreddit. You can't post there anymore. You'll get bad karma.
And then the other one just fucking just jumps and it starts an earthquake. So
and the cosplayer goes, look at me, I'm Iron Man. And then they go, well, no, you're not. And they shoot him and they go, it was just a cosmetic costume, not armor. And they die.
I don't think we've seen this perspective in X-Men comics before, and I think people are going to super dig it.
Oh, man.
I think
super
people are going to
dig it.
What's the top comment? I think people are going to super dig it. Oh, yeah, that's the top comment.
Dig what? Marvel's grave.
Hey, there we go. That's good.
That is good. Stan Lee dies. These people, let's kill him again. Oh, man. You know what? If they really wanted to create a realistic comic, right, the TikToker would actually be 9 years old and they wouldn't be allowed out of the house. And even if they were, they wouldn't have the social skills to interact with the other team. The cosplayer wouldn't have any powers, but they would have an OnlyFans and a big house.
Yeah.
And the fat one would just be at KFC.
I'm surprised Keelan didn't get offended at that. That's good.